Learn to create a line graph question in geometry in FA Math by having students plot 2 points and then connect them with a line. Click Feedback Assistant, Mathematics. Click the Geometry and Graphs button. Click the Geometry button. Add your question in the instruction field. In this video, students are to plot a line graph which passes through 2, 1, and intersects the y-axis at 5. They will do so by plotting point A with coordinates 2, 1, and point B which intersects the y-axis at 5. They will then create a line graph which intersects both points A and B. To add a grid to the question, select Graph Paper under Display Mode in Coordinate System. Key in your desired step size, or numbered intervals for the grid in the step size field. Examples are shown on the right for grids of step size 1 and step size 5. Key in your desired subdivisions, or grid lines between each numbered interval. Examples are shown on the right for subdivision of 0 and subdivision of 5. Check the magnetic grid checkbox to enable points and lines to snap to the nearest grid interval. Click Settings. Under Buttons, click to select the Point and Line button. The buttons will turn blue. These buttons would now be enabled for students to use when answering the question. We are now ready to set the solution. Navigate to the Editor tab and select the solution option in Display. To set the solution for points A and B, click the Point button. Click the point 2, 1 on the graph paper. It will be automatically labeled A. Click 0, 5 to create point B. To create a line, click the Line button. Click on point A to have the line pass through it. Then, click point B. This causes the line to pass through point B as well. Click on the solution for point A in Elements. Rename the AIEd-SLS to for easy reference that this is the solution for point A. Do the same for point B by clicking point B in Elements, then renaming the ID to B-SOL. Repeat for the line, renaming the ID line SOL. Click the Evaluation Criteria tab. Select Existence. This means FA Math will evaluate for the existence of a point that the student creates. Type A for element label and select point like for element type. This means FA Math will look for a point labeled A that is created. Type A equals a SOL in condition. This means FA Math will accept a point which fulfills the criteria we previously labeled a SOL which had coordinates 2, 1. We can then fill in the feedback field for feedback to be shown when student gets pointer incorrect. In this case, we ask the student to double-check if the coordinates of point A is 2, 1. Once complete, collapse this evaluation criteria. Click the plus button to create a new evaluation criteria. Repeat the same steps as point A, select existence for type, key in B for element label and select point like for element type. Under condition, type B equals B-SOL. FA Math will then evaluate point B as correct when it matches B-SOL, which has the coordinates 0, 5. Fill in the feedback field with guidance for students when they get point B incorrect. Here, we hint to the student that the coordinates of B should be 0, 5, since it intersects the y-axis at 5. Create the final evaluation criteria using the same steps. In this case, since we are evaluating for the line which passes through A and B, label the element as line and select line like for element type. Under condition, type line equals line SOL. For the feedback field, we guide the student to check if the line passes through the coordinates of points A and B. Click Run to test the question. When we try creating point A at a position other than 2, 1, feedback is shown to the student. Similarly, when a student draws a line that does not pass through points A and B, feedback is shown to guide them. When the student correctly plots points A and B, and draws a line that intersects them, a green tick is shown. Click Save to save the question.